It's the 22nd of August, 2016, and I'm looking forward to this evening. But yeah, gonna be a good work day, I think. 10 minutes from the interview I got scheduled. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous before interviewing someone, though. And then the butterflies just sort of go away as it happens. That was a great interview, and now that it's actually happened, I can reveal to you who it is, because then that will put no pressure on the person because it's happened. Independent artist and friend of the Monthly Music Mix-Up, Luke Potter. I finally got the chance to connect up with him. It was fantastic. And even nicer of him to join me at what was 10 o'clock at night, his time. So it was a good interview. I'm looking forward to putting it out. Now I'm going to record the intro and the outro for What's Your Passion so I can stitch them all together and everything. And then that'll be a wrap. Chances are I'll publish it this weekend. So look forward to that, guys. Like I said, it was a great interview. I think I've done this in other interviews, by the way, but I'm not sure if I've noticed it as much as I have this time, but I allowed myself to get a bit Hardwick-esque. And what I mean is that one of my fellow podcasters, Chris Hardwick, whenever he does an interview, he does it like a conversation. I found this happening with this one. I'm completely sure that has happened in some of my other interviews, but I don't know why. This one just stuck out more to me more, and it's a good thing, not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. Maybe it was me just being so comfortable with the specific situation as it happened, because again, the nerves just go as soon as I start talking to someone. But we just had a great interview / conversation, and I think that's one of the things that I aim for with my interviews. So, yeah. By the way, confession, just like with every What's Your Passion episode, I think I recorded the outro rather, about 4 times. I don't know what it is about the outro for What's Your Passion, but I just always have to end up re-recording it like 3 or 4 times. Always happens. So I just watched 2 episodes of Rick and Morty with Mom and Dad, and they actually liked them. Maybe I need to reclassify that show. I thought it was one of my solo shows, the ones that I could only get away with watching on my own, but then again, they only watched the pilot with me, and the pilot, I'll admit, was a tad awkward. So yeah. And probably would have learned this sooner if I had just given it a shot. Oh well, lessons learned. Also, I am now still in the dark because, yeah, you guessed it. I keep on forgetting about the light bulb. I've got other things to think about. Got the episode I recorded today uploading. There'll still be some other production things to do with it, but for now, I've gotten what I can do done with it. So today's meditation was about concentration and how we're not always wired for it. Especially considering in our modern day era, we're sort of wired for intensity. All the experience is intense, just intense! But to take the focus to subtlety, tiny little things, noticing them, interesting. And with that, it's time for me to head to bed. A nice day, just as I predicted it would be at the end. Oh, one more thing before I go. That B12 that my doctor suggested I take, it's starting to work, I think. I've been a lot more energetic lately. So, yeah. So that combined with me focusing on my health a bit more like I should have been, yeah, I think it's doing some good stuff. Okay, now I am going to log off and go to bed. So, good night, everybody.